Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome back to my evil lair. It has been too long. Come, sit down, sit down. We have much to discuss. Plans that need refining, plots that need processing, schemes that need deciding upon. Come, viewer, join me in my office, and you can be inducted into the evil RageGaming Empire. Yes, I have missed you, evil genius. I love playing this game so damn much, you have no idea. So, all you have missed from last time is that the fake research machine finally got stolen, and I acquired the money. These guys are running off with my money. Just gonna casually, we'll just, yeah. And a lot of you were saying, why the constant fighting? Build traps, and I will do. Don't you worry. Do not you worry. I just need to research traps that are actually worth using. So, these guys are probably gonna kill a lot of me, and we now have new objectives to reach the notoriety rank of insane and complete the Doomsday device. Now, finding these bits of the device, it takes a while, as they can come from a lot of places. And then we also have to steal 4 of the 6 pieces of Uber Loot. Uber Loot is fantastic, because Uber Loot, ladies and gentlemen, is stuff like shrinking the Eiffel Tower and bringing it home to my base. Now, when it comes to the matron, Dr. Neuroside, and Red Ivan, you guys were all very opinionated. That is not dignified for an evil genius. Shut up. You were all very opinionated on who should be recruited into our evil organization. I'm going to put 4 stars on these doors so they always get guarded, which means that when we have visitors, visitors, we can show them the good kind of hospitality. And we just got sabotaged. I love how he was on fire, casually stood up, took a second explosion, and is now dead. Oh, that is not good. That is really just not good even slightly. Also, what I am going to do is make... Will it let me? Oh, it won't let me. What I want is... Actually, this should do it, because I can make it like that. There we go. Alright, I'm going to build an armory here so I can have weapon racks near the entrance so people can arm themselves quite easily. Okay, Jubei, you really are needed, my friend, to get rid of these guys, because this is ridiculous. So, I have my minions ready and waiting. Let us recruit the matron, because the matron was just the winner, and I'm excited. I've never recruited her before, and I hear she has some deliciously awesome powers, such as feeding the bad guys cookies.
Psychopathic old woman on the loose. Last year, Europe was gripped by the trial of the matron, an elderly Swiss woman who was eventually convicted for the torture and murder of countless patients in her care. Earlier today, the matron escaped from her prison with the help of some unidentified minions.
Okay.
Time for the medicine. Who's been naughty then?
She's got a flail! She has a flail! She uses a flail! Oh, matron, welcome, you old badass, to my evil organization. She uses a flail! That is so badass! Though I'm still upset that this happened, though, because it means I now have to rebuy the bloody consoles. Okay, cool. So, this plan is all underway, and now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to steal the Eiffel Tower. Looking pretty good. Everything is going lovely. And you may be thinking, Rage, what about the science that you got? Well, it is time to get our research on. But before we do that, we need to work out why this guy is just standing here like this for some unknown reason. I'm going to have this moved. So this somehow fixes. It seems like it's bugged out just a little bit. I don't think he knows what he's doing, like, at all, really. I mean, I'm hoping that this engineer somehow fixes what's going on. And absorb it into the crate. Here we go. And good. There we go. See, I am a genius. An evil genius, Greg Sanddeep. What a name, Greg Sanddeep. Okay, now we have the armory here. What we can do is get a heavy rifle cabinet, a handgun. No, it's a normal rifle cabinet, and then a handgun cabinet, just so we have the ability to arm troops. I think that makes a lot of sense. And we have the matron and Juby to guard this door. What are her abilities then? We have electric shock therapy and motherly love. That is awesome. Killing people with some motherly love. Alright, now that this is there, we can move it back to there and finally interrogate our scientist and get our first scientist minion. I am excited. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, God, they're just gonna... Yeah, they ran in. That is just awkward, really. And then what I'm also going to do is set up a security camera here. I think... No, let's set it up roughly here. So if they get this far into the base. And then we can also do a loudspeaker into here and here. So we attract everyone. And then we'll also whack one... Oh, no, there's no space. Damn. So we'll whack one in the rec room as well. And then finally the corridor here. Yes! Get them! Get them! I don't know why that one's randomly being captured, but we're going to kill those, give them some combat experience, and then go see how our forces are doing when it comes to the Eiffel Tower. We don't have enough people in the comms room. No! What are you doing, my terrible, terrible, insignificant, puny-brained, minded phenomena? I am evil. Genius. Ma-na-na-na. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that, but that's all good. Can you please sort your lives out, minions? Just sort your lives out. Is that so hard? Yes, get them. Get them. Go, matron, go. Oh, she was such a good decision. An actual straight-up flail. Talk about flailing around at someone. Haha. Hey-oh. Hey. Hey-oh. Good. Cool. So, that one is attract. I really am finding difficulty when it comes to speaking words at the moment. So, that's not good, really. That's not good at all. Is our scientist being interrogated yet? Not quite yet. We need that going before we can start a research project, as you can see. But rest not. It will happen very, very shortly. And then we can start getting actual delicious traps, which will result in some awesome, awesome shenanigans over in the front of our base. Hey, Granny, why don't you show him your special kind?
We interrupt the broadcast with shocking news regarding the latest exploits of the renegade evil organization. The whole world is aware their activities have become ever more brazen in recent days, but nobody was expecting them to carry out the threat to steal the Eiffel Tower. Eyewitnesses in Paris say what they saw was impossible. They had this big laser on their helicopter. They used it to shrink the tower, then they put it in the helicopter and left. Mon Dieu! I cannot believe it! It is impossible!
Yes! The Eiffel Tower, ladies and gentlemen, is ours! Let us put it in my loot room of looty awesome, and forever have it there to show the world we are not to be trifled with. If we can steal the Eiffel Tower, we can steal everything! Oh, I am excited. We'll start plotting and see if we can't find... In fact, what makes sense? Oh, yeah! There is a militia leader now. We have unlocked the next tier of minions, which means once we find them all around the globe, we can upgrade. So we need to find the upgrade to the valet. Where are you? Valet upgrade. It's not the maid. It's not the security guard down there. It's not the maid there. So we've not unlocked I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil what the upgrade to the valet is, so I will leave that there. I'm probably just like zooming in, zooming out. Your brain is telling you to stop, but I can't stop, so I'm evil. That's my evil song. It's a really good evil song. I'm sure you're aware. And then we'll just plot in all 3 regions. But yes, once we can get him, we can have a much more advanced type of soldier than the lowly guard. But the thing is, the more specialized they get, the less generally useful they are. So you don't just want to funnel everyone into specialized minions, because you will find yourselves coming to regret that. Alright, so once that's going, this is going to set up quite a nice little system here. Yes, indeed. We could probably put that back down to 2, because if we're going to have people streaming out of the comms room, we really should have... Wow, we have a lot less minions than we have capacity for, so we'll bump that up quite a lot, see if we can't get some more recruiting going. And the interrogation did finish, meaning that we now have is the scientist just free? Why is the scientist free? What? What? What even happened over here? Team, can somebody please, Jubei, right? Can you like just come and please, like, come over here and please capture him? I don't even know how that happened, really, at all, in fact. But what I do know is... What? What? I guess... Not only did the scientist escape, he thought he was trapped in this room. I am very much unsure as to how that just happened. I'm not gonna lie. That is really, really weird. And I'm just gonna accept that that's a thing now, as we capture the militia leader. So weirded out by that. Ah, here we go. Spin Doctor. That is the upgrade to the valet, and coincidentally we have the resources to capture him straight afterwards. So looking pretty good. Assuming whichever worker is assigned to this can actually, like, do something. Well, that one's got a worker assigned to it at least, but does this one? No, I don't understand why everyone is incapable of interrogating this scientist. I am so bamboozled, which is ironic really, because we're talking about a science guy who should not be bamboozled. I got nothing. I think it's probably because we don't have a lot of spare workers that's going on. Really, guys, you just let him. Just, you know, I don't even really... I have no words. That hostile presence detected in base was the camera doing its job, so that is pretty damn good, and they are getting lovely amounts of experience. Sweet, but we still need to work out why the hell that just happened. I just... Can someone please, just for the love of everything, like, successfully interrogate this scientist? Like, that would be lovely. Oh wow, someone is actually assigned to it. Okay, well that's good. We'll interrogate this random soldier, see if he knows anything that could be useful. But in the meantime, let's go see how our spin doctor... Oh, have we found the next piece of uber loot? We have the $1 million bill requiring eight valets. So now that he is done there, he can go plot in Russia. And because we found the American uber loot, he can go plot in the East Central Russia even. I knew that! How are we doing with the mercenary? Damn, we don't have enough people in the comms room. I need more people, I think. I think that's the main thing that's going wrong for me here. Okay, he is still being interrogated. That is good. That makes me happy. That's just still a random laboratory, which, honestly, I'm going to get rid of just because I don't want random scientists wandering around here where they will get killed by random agents going past them. So I think that makes evil sense. The best kind of sense to, of course, make. I'm just, like, so... I just want a scientist. Is that so hard? The symbol! I wonder what it could symbolize. Ha 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 ha. Alright, he's getting there. I'm gonna watch the interrogation this time because I don't believe that this is gonna work. Okay, so 48, 16. I mean, we should be technically recruiting more workers, I think. I just feel like something's going wrong, that's all. But, you know, when you're in the evil genius, evil-based world domination business, there will be sometimes things that go wrong. What I'm assuming happened is that the worker ran out of smarts before his interrogation was complete, which caused him to either pass out or become confused, meaning that the scientist was like, okay, just got off his chair and then realized he was trapped in an evil base. That's the only thing I can really imagine. So hopefully, that guy will become a scientist very, very shortly. I've not found any more loot. We have found... That's the scientist we already had, actually, so that's okay. Nothing going on here with the plotting. Looking pretty good. And then, annoyingly... Oh, we're about to have this completed. One... Boom.
This is a Patriot World Service broadcast. General Gunfleet of the Patriot Council has today issued a warning to all American citizens after the recent string of kidnappings. The General urged all citizens to take basic self-preservation measures, such as not accepting candy from strangers.
Yes. Alright, so it looks like we are about to finally... Boom! Okay, we finally, I could say it a few more times, finally have evil scientists, meaning we can actually start to research. Now, unfortunately, we don't actually have anything to research as it currently stands, so, yeah, that's a little bit awkward. But once our sciencey friend gets on with it, we should be pretty damn good. But his first task is going to ultimately be to train more scientists, so they are a lot safer. Okay, good. Everything's going pretty well. That's progressing nicely. The spin doctor and our military guy, here he is, should be on his way. Okay, everything's looking pretty sweet. The 8 valets for the dollar bill mission is going to be a little bit of a problem, you know. I am kind of concerned why it won't let me research. I feel like it should be doing, so... Also, I think we've acquired a new fragment, somehow. I don't really... Okay, then. And we need to reach insane, which is 200, which is quite insane! Ha ha ha! I'm hilarious, like, really hilarious is... Like, really, really hilarious. So, obviously, it moves up through the chain, so when you lose a technician to a scientist upgrade, you then have to train a new technician, and so on and so forth. It's quite a nice little system, but it does mean you always have this kind of chain of people who are locked up in training, so it kind of makes things hard when you are low on people. But for now, we are going to have... Can I please... There we go. Did it, guys! I did it! We are going to finally upgrade to our mercenary. I feel like we need more workers, like, if we can. Oh, that's why the bar was over there. Okay, now we're talking, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to actually have things going on. Oh, that took a lot of figuring out there. Surprisingly large amount of figuring out, but we now have a sizable workforce. I am a dumbass. I really am. Just that is very, very awkward. So we need to reach minion capacity and then everything will be good. Yes, this is very expensive to recruit this fast, but it's fine. I will get my steel on for next episode. And we are about to approach minion capacity. Boom! Lovely jubbly. Yeah, look at them all. Now we are talking. Things are actually going to happen around here. And you know what? I'm going to actually raise this up to 10 now that I can afford to do that with the extra minions. Sweet. Okay, this makes me happy. We also need to start putting things in the research machine in order to research it, but I can't make that happen until a scientist walks over there and starts interacting with the room, and he won't do that until he's finished training new scientists. So there's kind of a hold up in that regard. But of course, once we've got 2+ and there's only 2 training stations, that will become a lot easier. How is he going? Down, we don't know. We don't know. There is only 2. Wow, there's only 2 guards and 3 workers left. But there we go.
This is a Patriot World Service broadcast. General Gunfleet of the Patriot Council has today issued a warning to all American citizens after the recent string of kidnappings. The General urged all citizens to take basic self-preservation measures, such as not accepting candy from strangers. And now the weather.
Okay, so there we go, and now we can set up Spin Doctor Training Studios, which are really quite cool, to be fair. So we're going to put one... there's not really that many... There's not that much space going on. One there is fine, and then I guess we'll have one there. And then we need our heavy train... See why the training room gets massive? Because it really does start becoming ridiculous. So I guess we'll put this one here, like so. And now we have the mercenary. There it is. He is finally upgraded. Now he is just generally a better version of the guide. Guide? This, the guide, the guard. He's not specialized that much, but he is just generally better. As is the scientist to the technician and the spin doctor to the valet. Not that dissimilar in function, just actual skill. So we're going to extend this as much as we can for now, just because we need more room for training things, because it is getting a little bit ridiculous. In fact, if we have that there, that'll be pretty damn good. And then we will do that. Oh, does it? I swear it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Stop lying to me. Oh, wait, no, it... Okay, yeah, it does. I would have to spin it round this way. No, this... I am so confused right now. I'm just going to move it there, and then go dance the Grim Fandevilo. I have no idea what's going on, but there is a lot of death going on over here, so that's going on. Good, I'm glad we've all agreed that stuff is going on. Ah, we have found the next piece of Uberloot, Ark of the Covenant. Well done, team. Well done. We found just an active infamy there, and the sound of music. Sweet. So now he can go over to India and begin plotting, and he can go over to Australia, and begin plotting. Once we've got all the Uber loot, we can go around stealing them, probably next episode, I imagine, and our Spin Doctor is on. Oh no, the Spin Doctor's already there, so I don't know why it's randomly deciding to capture people now, but it is, and I guess I'll just accept that that's happening. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've made decent progress today, so would like you've enjoyed the evilness and subscribe for more. Goodbye.